general. Right, I think we're on. How's it going, guys? It's Mr. Lone Wolf, back for another stream. It took a little bit longer to get started. James Williamson, hello, how you going, mate? Yeah, today, what am I doing? Let's get me bearings. Yeah, so we got some of the new trucks. I'm on, let's have a look if I can get the maps up. Not want them in the menu. I'm on Grainwoods River. I'm thinking of doing building some of these bridges so I can actually get around the map a bit better. Disaster P78, how's it going, Lone Wolf? I'm good, thanks, man. I hope you're doing well too. Zombie666, what's up? How's it going? John Beedham, hey man. How's it going? James Williamson, I stayed up far too late for this. We're just about going. I think I was about 10 minutes late in the end because I was just adjusting some tiles and that. I still don't know how to schedule it so I can actually, yeah, give some kind of notice. The first time I ever live streamed, it offered me the scheduling thing, but it isn't anymore. I've seen Rebel by Choice, he made it. How's it going, man? Pipe Dreaming, good timing. I just logged in to check and see, and here you are. Yep, we're on. We're good to go. Right. So, like I say, we're gonna get on. What truck do we want? That is the next question. The pay. Oh no, I'm gonna leave that pay star there for a bit. I don't really know why. Dr. Pepper, what's up? How's it going, man? Mad Scientist. Hey, man, wish I could stay for the whole stream. I know, I might do another stream at a different sort of time in the future. Mr. Tatatot Jr. Hi, Lone Wolf, how are you? How's it going, man? Right, anyway. Getting sidetracked, let's have a look. Could take the Navistar. Do you know what? I might have a little go with the Navistar, because I quite like this thing. By the way, the money thing is still doable, so if I go to the Navistar, but you can do this on other stuff, click equip and install. Oh wait, there, that didn't quite work. Buy it back. You have to get the timing right. There you go. Press them both at the same time and then it's selling the engine, but it also equipped it, and that'll get you like 24 grand every few seconds. ANC Haulage, hi, how's it going? Cold Water, what was that? Regrets again. I wish it wouldn't split the words in half. Loaf time, it is definitely loaf time. So yeah, we're going to take this thing out. And the next question is, which bridge? So we've got North Bridge. I could definitely do with getting that one done, because that kind of links me up to this side of the map a bit easier. I would like to get that South Bridge done. So what's this one? Metal beams, service spare parts are at the railway. That's not too bad. Ooh. We'll start tracking that. I just want to check South Bridge. Pen tester. Any truck is cool as long as you've got a loaf. Exactly. Everybody needs a loaf. Oh, is this same thing pretty much? Service spare parts. Metal beams. I've got no metal beams in here. So I might have to go back to Black Badger Lake and get some metal beams. Let's have a little look around. Oh yeah, because I've not got... There might be something at that warehouse, but I need to... Where is it? I've got to go and rescue this truck. We could try and rescue that truck and get that warehouse open. Sod it, let's do that. Oh god, I've got to get over there first. Well yeah, let's go for it anyway. Oh, I know what we do need to do. James Williamson, the money glitch lets me delete trailers and not get annoyed about losing cash. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty cool that you can delete trailers, but obviously, yeah, it does will cost you some money. Yeah, apologies, I forgot to activate the mission. What's it called? Out of nowhere. Right at the bottom. That gives us access to location. I'm hoping if there's metal rolls there, I can take them there, turn them into metal beams, and then we can build some bridges. That is the plan. EJ Jackson, I didn't see your message there, sorry man, it jumped up. Johnny Too Slow, my guy coming in hard with the entertainment. We're back. And yeah, finally got phase 3. Right. I know what I'm doing. Just about. Do we want to take the Navistar? I've got to rescue something. Yeah, we are taking the Navistar, and we are going to take ourselves a Loaf. You have to turn rolls into beams, yeah, right, so hopefully ram that truck. Yeah, I'm hoping I will unlock some metal rolls up here. Christian Ohms, hey Mr. Wolf, glad to be here on time this time. Yeah, exactly, can't wait to chill a while, I appreciate it, man. The Boss 43, sup Lone Wolf, how you doing, man? I'm all good. Just finished Wisconsin. I've barely got started. What Loaf are we taking? Could take the OG Loaf, the one that started it all. Thingboy 69, hey, how's it going, man? Oh, again, nearly ran them. I'm not going to need to pack anything, am I? I'm just thinking, do I want to grab a crane? What have I got to flit out of nowhere? Just a truck, right? We're going to risk it. Little toot the horn, right. I'm going to try the shortcut way. I quite like this Navistar. Again, I wish they'd just let everyone have this, because it's pretty cool. John too slow, smash the like. I appreciate it, man. Again, this thing, it drives nice, even in high range and that. It motors along. It still feels a little bit nerfed compared to last time. I certainly think they have done something to fiddle with the gearboxes. The Loaf can almost move the train. I've heard about this train. I've not... Oh, well that worked. Bouncing around the corner. I've not tried the train yet, but I will be trying that in the future, and I'm determined to find a way that the Loaf will be able to move the train. We will figure it out. Again, it's just... See, the game just works better in high range. As soon as you put it in high gear, I can blip the throttle. Got plenty of power, which is pretty nice. This muddy section though, is not, well, it's not too bad now because I'm going downhill. When you're going up it, it's a bit of a different story. The Loaf's gone for a roll. We'll be back. Who's that? You need to repair the truck. Oh no. So it was a good job you said. I can see it now. Alright, quick change of plan. Well, not much. Just going to bring a maintenance trailer. What do I need? That's 6 tyres, 500 fuel. Really? Is that 300? I wish they'd make the writing bigger. So, what are we going to take? That's going to have enough tyres and everything. Oh, what? Oh yeah, 1500. We're going to need more fuel. Okay. Plan B 2.0. I appreciate whoever mentioned that. I think it was James Williamson. It was, yeah, I appreciate that. We'll get a fuel trailer with a Loaf. Problem solved. Do rolls make beams or vice versa? I believe the rolls make the beams. I could just go back to the first map and grab some beams from there, but I suppose I may as well get some missions out the way. Right, well this is going to be a little bit of a longer road train. Well, that's not a problem. Grab ourselves a Loaf. And we're away again. Black Hole Sun, hey, what's going on, Lone Wolf? I'm all good, man. Yourself? Beams are out gate to left. Need gen and a lot of gas. Yeah, is that on the first map? Which I've already made some of them. I could go back and get them really, but we'll see this. We'll see with this mission. If this mission goes well, I'm hoping to unlock some metal beams. If not, I'll just have to change to the other map, and we'll yeah, I'll just have to haul them from the top of the other map, really. I don't think either way is going to be quicker or slower necessarily, but I suppose this does tick one more mission out of the way. Dad Dio, hey y'all, how's it going, man? Barry Curtis, yes. Yeah, that's from the first one. Yeah, I've already, I took a generator there and cached loads of fuel. I quite like the way that new system works though with the fuel. That you can just swap fuel to make items. It's kind of, seems a little bit more simple. Rebel by choice. Doesn't the off-road service trailer have more fuel and repair points? Possibly. I'm not sure if I've got the off-road trailer pack turned on at the minute. I've not really turned many mods. Well, I've not turned any mods on my main playthrough so far. So what we're going to do as well is make it a bit sunnier. Again, I wish they'd make some of these bits of writing a bit bigger. Does that make the corner? It does. Does Loaf? Of course it does. It does make the corner. Very long drive back. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why this might end up taking the same time. And if we can unlock some metal rolls on this map, it'd kind of cut out a lot of messing around. Where we go? Oh yeah, we want to go across here. Again, I quite like this shortcut across the map. But then once we get those bridges built, there'll be a lot more. It'll open the map up even more, which is pretty nice. Also gives you another warehouse at the train yard. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. They're taking the derry back to the train, yeah. So if this mission, we'll see what happens. If not, I can go to that one and we'll get our metal rolls one way or another. Or yeah, plan C by this point. Just want to fetch metal beams from the original Cargo Creation Zone 1. How did you come up with a name for the trucks? The Dolphin was just when it was driving through those muddy bits at Black River. It was jumping up and down. It looked like an off-road dolphin, just jumping up and out the water and landing back in the mud. And then Bruce and John, it's more, to be honest, because with the Azovs, they all have like a phone number for a name. And at the time, I couldn't really be bothered remembering like Azov 5319 and Azov 64131 and was it the Azov 72310 or something. And even when I said the names, a lot of people were asking in the comments, like I'd say the Azov 64131 and people would say, yeah, which one's that? Is that the red one? Etc. So in the end I was like, sod it, I'll just name them. Makes it a lot easier. People who have seen some of my videos, they know the Dolphin. Dolphin is the Azov 5319 or however that one goes. Again, Auto's feeling a bit limp. It used to be pretty nice in this truck. And yeah, John and Bruce, it was just, I don't know. Well, Bruce, because he's got a massive chin. That was kind of how he got the name Bruce. And John was just, as I said, I don't want to call him Azov 64131, so I was just like, sod it, John will do. Hey, do you play on PC? Blackout? I don't know. I'm on a PS4 at the minute. I'm not sure, because obviously the PS5's come out, and they seem to be censoring a few things, all the rest of it. I'm not sure whether instead of getting a PS5, I might look into getting a PC instead, because there's a few games on PC that I would quite like to play as well, so I might look into that in the future. James Williamson, I believe each warehouse you open has 10 metal rolls. That is good news. Anyone have problems playing co-op with mods? I don't know myself. I've not really been on multiplayer at all, to be honest. I went on it ages ago to unlock that trophy where you have to lift a trailer in the air, but that's about it. Paper Factory wasn't that bad. Yeah, is that the main contracts on the what's that on the, yeah, the, again, what's it called? Black Badger Lake? Right. Which way? Do we want to go up towards here, or should we just cut over? Yeah, we could just cut over. Go this way. Well, that's just to get to here. Oh, I've sort of got to get up it. Oh, well, sod it. I may as well just go this way then, and round there. Yeah. Some pretty scruffy lines, but it'll do. Still got our load. Oh, I think he's tried floating away in the river. Got him though. Can't leave a loaf behind. Uh-oh. Stop. tipping. Brosnan, sorry, I just missed a comment there, it just zipped up off the screen. Rick Tate, glad to catch the stream. Sending greet from Hollywood, California. Sam, that's pretty cool. Go on Hollywood, say hi to, I don't know, Arnie for me. Thingboy69, some mods don't like to work with each other on multiplayer, but are fine on single player. Right. I have heard quite a few people have been having issues with the, yeah, mods on multiplayer. Again, I've sort of just not really even got onto it so far anyway. I've kind of avoided it for the most part. David Doucette, I think, you're king man, I appreciate it. JC, Brosnan, any workarounds, or do we have to wait until a patch update? Yeah, I don't know myself. I would say probably waiting until they patch something. Rough House Plays, hello, hello, how's it going, man? It's yeah, it's pretty cool. We finally got the what do you call it? Yeah, a bit of Phase 3, and we're on. Again, I need to remember these names better. Grainwoods River, this one. I don't think we really got any gameplay on that last time. I hadn't explored this map last time, so that's why I kind of wanted to do a bit more gameplay on it this time. How are we doing for fuel? Not too bad. That's the good thing. The Navistar does drink a lot of fuel, but it has got a pretty decent 340 litres is pretty good. Again, I wish they'd just let everyone have this truck, because it's a really nice truck. Not just because it's a nice truck, but it's really well weighted in this game, and a lot of the trucks feel too light, and they handle a little bit unrealistically in some ways because of that, whereas at least with this Navistar, yeah, it's all just pretty well balanced. It's got a lot of nice power. I think it's like an American truck that's been sort of adopted by the military and made to be, yeah, like all-wheel drive, just a bit more rugged and tough. That's why I've not got them on, but you can get sort of bulletproof windscreens in it and all sorts, which yeah, they don't really mean anything, but I suppose they're pretty cool. Not if you like interior drive, like gameplay though. Again, some of these muddy hills, they do slow you down a lot more. What I need to do is get into high range. Once you've wound up in high range with the Navistar, it's like a mini twin steer in a way. It does, it stays in high range very well and motors its way along. Again, unless they've fiddled with it recently and kind of broke it. Co-op drag races on the runway. Oh, I didn't see the rest of it, but sounds pretty good. Don't play mods with multiplayer a whole lot, yeah. Again, I think there's been a lot of sort of bugs and hiccups on that, so I think quite a few people are just sort of steering clear of it. Humboldt RC, yo, people smash the like button. Goddamn professional. I appreciate it, man. The Loaf says thanks, he's still there. Yes, let's get her in high. Go on. It's not quite wound up in high yet, it's going. Again, this thing used to be an absolute maniac for winding up in high. I honestly think they've done something. They've ruined it. EJ Jackson, definitely a good truck. Yeah, it's just there. It just works. And again, by now, I appreciate there's a pre-order bonus, but I don't care if they just let people, or even like you can buy it from the DLC store. You can buy it if you're on PlayStation, but I believe people on PC aren't able to buy it, which is kind of quite a lot. Right, winch. What truck is it? I can't really see yet. Well, that was pretty easy. What is it? A White Western Star. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm gonna have to leave me Loaf. Oh no, wait there. That's why we brought the Loaf. Of course, we brought the goddamn professional for a reason. Look at him go. He's a beast. What? I need to give it fuel, and it's a fucking fuel truck. It's pretty ironic. Where's me? Oh, that's the one. You can have fuel, you can... Everyone gets fuel when there is a Loaf around. Well, I could just abandon that trailer now. I won't, but I could. Repair. God damn. of all of it. So is that done? Oh, now what? What's that? More fuel? What a greedy thief. Good job we brought a professional, really. Oh, it must have been leaking, I assume. I probably, yeah, note to self, repair it before. It won't let me change to it. I wonder now, though, now I've fixed it up and it's skipped the stage, it looks like its fuel tank is full. Wonder if I could now poach fuel from it. Oh no, it's just not letting me access the fuel tank on it. Right. We might have to leave the Loaf, but he's fine. He's trained to handle his own. He'll be alright. Yeah. To be honest, I'm actually quite glad I've ended up doing this mission first, because, as I said, I quite like this phase overall. Oh, might have been a bit far for the winch. And I've kind of paid attention to what I need to do and everything, and I'd like to access as many locations as I can first. I'll just ditch that trailer if it's going to be a dick. See, again, there's like, a trailer just is like a crisp packet, there's no weight to it. I don't understand why you have the same mods on while in mods mode in co-op. Oh. I'm not sure on that one. Oh no. This trailer's causing more of the issues. Stop flopping around. Got it. Lost patience with the trailer. That's the only thing with this, the old Stevie Wonder truck. It does smoke. Oh. You get 10 rolls for dragging it back to the warehouse. Sounds like a deal. Stick it in high range and we're good to go. Loaf, keep an eye on the trailers. See? Any trailer poachers around. Not going to happen. Oh no. To be honest, this might have tipped back enough. Yes. If not though, my Loaf is just up the road and this is what I'm saying. The Loaf is like an extra life. Like if you were playing Super Mario, you would want an extra life. The Loaf is like a snow runner Super Mario mushroom. Luckily, we got away with it anyway. I have to say, the Navistar is a little bit tippy. It's not insane for it, and it has got some nice winch points. It's got the winch points up on the roof, which is pretty cool. But it's just, like, it's got a solid engine to it. It's got a hell of a lot of power. It's quite good for hauling. But it's also definitely not the best in the game. They still balanced it. It's, out of all the trucks you can buy out the PlayStation Store, it's definitely, I would say, the best so far. The Apache certainly isn't worth it. And what, the 49X, it's not bad. I'd still say the Navistar is a lot better. There's a place on the second map where you can get infinite medium logs. I assumed that. I've not actually been there, but there's only one log station on this map. So I assumed that'd probably be infinite logs. And there's one station on Black Badger Lake that's got infinite logs as well. All the rest were limited to either 6 cargo each, which is basically 2. And one of them had 9 of each, so it was basically 3. Black Hole Sun. I used Stevie Wonder today for the first time in a while. Forgot how decent it is. Yeah, same here to be honest. I used him, I think it was yesterday. Or possibly the day before technically now, but... yeah, and it was a beast. Like, it was absolutely motoring across the maps. Even when the Taiga wasn't doing too good. In the end, the Taiga, I rolled it 3 times and it was going pretty slow. So I brought the Navistar out and yeah, it was just nailing the mission. Like, I was going around scouting for different, like, just unlocking missions, stuff like this to be honest. In fact, I did unlock this with the Navistar. The sawmill on the second map turns logs into planks. Yeah, I quite like that as well. I went and checked out the sawmill. And on the way to it, oh god, that ain't a breakable sign. Too used to Grand Theft Auto where I can just smash everything out of the way. So let's go and see then what we've unlocked. Oh no, I just thought next problem is I'm going to need another trailer. Well, we've got our we've got our rolls. Right, first of all, change the time. Next thing is, it might just be quicker then to recover to the garage, because we're going to have to go and grab these bloody rolls. Unless... oh no, it's not got the... damn. It's not got the thing on the back, the sideboard bed or anything. Right, well it doesn't really matter. We're already back at the garage. Shall we take another truck then, or not? Could give the Paystar a go. Yeah, let's give the Paystar a go. One thing I thought would be nice with this Paystar, I know it's pretty cool that it's got the 3-slot flatbed and the sideboard. It'd be pretty cool if you still could get a 2-slot one and then also have the 5th wheel on the back. May as well get that. Like I say, there's no way around it. You kind of will take the crane instead. You got to sort of have the flatbed or the semi-trailer. We sort of missed a bit of a trick on that one. We will be recovering Loaf pretty soon as well. Try the 5070 JBE. I've not got any mods on at the minute, so I won't be trying it on this, but I'm trying to think which one that is. I might already have that in my normal mods, so I could well get gameplay of that soon. Trailer. I quite like that trailer, to be honest. Next up, though, Loaf. See you later, trailer. There's another free-range trailer. Belongs to the wilderness. And yeah, we definitely are bringing a Loaf. Like I said, Super Mario Mushroom. He's worth it. But he's also got extra fuel and everything, and this thing does drink a bit, so it probably is worth it. Will it let me change? Of course you won't. Yeah, you see, when you've got like this P12, it's still a bit bigger and everything than the P512, but I think overall I prefer the P512. Yeah, I've never been that keen on the P12. It feels a little bit gutless. It's not too bad on its own. See, it's offering me that option now, look, where I can change to any crane point, which is pretty handy, to be fair. It doesn't give me the option every time. I'm not too sure why that is, but we'll worry about that later. OG Loaf, exactly. He's earned it. He gets first dibs. I used the Hummer to unlock the towers on the Grainwoods map. Haven't been able to use that truck in a long time. You know what? Since the cranes are so terrible... oh no. That didn't go well. He slipped off. I'm going to have to go back to the bloody crane. What was I saying? Yeah, the Hummer. I've not used the Hummer in bloody ages. Yeah, it's giving me the option again to change the wind point. That's pretty handy. Get him back up. Yeah, I wish they'd sort the rotation speed out. So with them logging cranes, you can rotate that like a hell of a lot quicker. With this, I'm working out, like, again, just because of wind erosion or something, the Loaf starts rotating the other way. And look at it, it's like 1 degree a second. It's way too slow. I saw a video comparing the 3 Pacific trucks. The 512 is the best out of them. The P12 is the second best somehow. And the P16 is last. Maybe, I don't know. Well, I definitely prefer the P16 by a long shot. But when the P12's on its own, it's not too bad. It's just, it's a bit slow and gutless even on its own. And especially when it's hauling cargo, it's pretty terrible then. Is that? It's a bit close to the edge, but we're going for it. So I'm probably going to have to take the shortcut again. But when we eventually get this road built, that'll now, like, I won't have to take the shortcut again unless I want to. How many metal rolls? Oh, metal beams, 2. how many beams do I get per roll is the question. Derek, can you do a video on the best truck for Wisconsin? I can do, yeah. So far, I'd say it's just going to be stuff like the Dolphin's pretty solid. The Taiga, if you've got the Navistar, that's definitely been pretty good. To be honest, it's going to be the usual suspects kind of thing. Out of the new trucks, I quite like this Paystar, to be honest. And again, the P512, it's certainly not the most capable. I probably wouldn't class that as the best truck. I have to say, this Navistar, it is pretty narrow. We were flopping around a bit there. Loaf is having a good old time. He's hanging on. Professionals. Oh no, skipped. I've seen professionals. I assume the Loaf was mentioned. This is where you got to be careful. 2 rolls, 1 beam. Cool. So I'm going to need 4 rolls. Cheers, man. Getting ready to fling a winch out to that tree. That's what I'm waiting for. But I think we're all right. The old weight distribution Loaf. So let's make it daytime again. I like these sunny days. Fortunately, it has actually settled on sunny days for me instead of trying to chuck it down with rain and everything. What's that, Mr. Tatatot Jr.? You should use the Azov 10x10 mod. To be honest, I've downloaded it. Again, I might do a video maybe on that tomorrow. I'm not sure whether I'll bring the mod onto my main playthrough, but if not, I've still got my second playthrough that I can unlock these maps anyway. So yeah, I might try that soon, because it definitely sounds pretty good. I assume that I think someone was saying they've kind of used the best bits from, say, John, Bruce and the Dolphin. Yeah, which sounds pretty good. Sounds like my kind of truck. JBE P16 is my favourite so far. I do definitely like that truck. It's definitely well up there as one of my favourite. It's just I always like driving the P16. It's another one of those trucks that, because it's weighted correctly, it feels like it behaves pretty realistically in the game. And because of that, it's quite nice to drive. So, yeah, I use the P6. I'd much rather use the P16 than the P12. And that JBE version is just clearly better. It's got the all-wheel drive, it's got the better tyre options, the bigger tyre options, raised suspension, all sorts. That is definitely one of the best mods. The Azov Iceberg as well, that's definitely a solid one from that Fox 450 CRF rider, I think it is. He's made like the twice twin steer, the Azov, the off-road trailer pack. Thingboy 69, I have a dual chains on my long Paystar, it helps with the tippiness. That's true actually, yeah, I probably could look into putting them on in the future. Because it is a little bit, I suppose, like the twin steer. For the length of the truck, it sits quite narrow still. So, especially when you're flopping around on some of the hills, it can quite easily sort of boat itself over. Aussie Man, it was the 6 Summit Azov modded truck running all over this map without issue. Nice truck, just a higher grade of truck than standard, not OP. Yeah, exactly. For the most part, I found the mods not really to be OP. The heavy wrecker, if you put top everything on it and you've not really got anything attached to the wrecker, it can be a little bit meaty, but again, I still wouldn't say ridiculously OP, just kind of like a custom truck with a bit more power. But then when you put the wrecker body on that, it slows down, and yeah, for a lot of the other mods, they kind of stick with the same engines. A few of the weaker trucks, they've put better engines in, but they kind of needed it. The game devs should have sort of done that anyway. Derek Locasio, I hope I'm saying or that right. Do you wear the all-wheel drive twin steer in Kola Peninsula? As you go in the entrance, kind of follow the road all the way down, you'll see like a little settlement kind of in the bottom left of the map, and then it's up in this little awkward area. It's a bit, you're going to need something pretty good at off-roading, probably take the Tatran. I suppose I might as well put this way again, yeah, and it's basically like in the bottom right hand corner of Imandra, so it's kind of to the right of where you enter the map. EJ Jackson, Map Runner will tell you. Yeah, I've heard a few people mention that. I've never actually been on that Map Runner, but I've heard it's pretty good. A few people have recommended that. Yes, we can finally. That's the good thing with this pace start. It's quite forgiving on how easy it'll jump into the high gear. Don't you dare tip. I should have checked, to be honest. I might only have the advanced winch on the Loaf, which is the best winch. But obviously, if both trucks, if the Loaf and this pace star tips, yeah, I should have really swapped the Loaf to one with a autonomous winch. Barry Curtis, I lost the wrecker. Oh, it skipped up there. I assume what you're going to say though is the wrecker's gone. I believe they're updating it and it should be back soon. Somebody said it was back the other day, but I couldn't see it in my mod menu. But I believe it will get added soon. It's knocking out contracts and tasks way too quickly. It's such a beast. I couldn't see in time which truck you run about there. Probably that new Azov thing though. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Don't you dare. Am I even going the right way? Yes, sort of. Well, we ended up doing a mission first, but we are technically on our way to building the bridge now. Again though, I quite like taking the time this time to actually learn what's going on. Metal rolls into metal beams, that's not too bad, to be honest, in the long run. I'd rather not use too many of the metal rolls if they're limited. I'd rather just create metal beams with like fuel at the cargo creation zone. Has anyone else lost the 3880? Yeah, I think everyone has. I think they've removed it from mods for now. Since this update, they've got to update the mods. 926 Trucker, I play on Xbox and I still have the wrecker. Oh, maybe they've got it back then by now. I think, as far as, say, the PS4 goes, you have to, like, resubmit it to Sony or something for approval, so maybe that takes a little bit longer with Sony or something. Derek, because I'll check it out later. Miso Trash, like this video. Again, I appreciate it. Stone Branson, she said, you're doing a great job, man. Keep it up with watching. I appreciate it. Hello to you guys. Oh, thing got a comment jumped. Black Hole Sun, JC, oh, the Azov. Has a nice pace to it. Yeah, I definitely I'm interested in getting that. The turning's pretty good on this, really, all things considered. Can we fit 4? Yes. So that'll be 2. Well, I'm going to end up doing some super reversing here. Well, let's just work out. I probably should have just drove forward, to be honest, because I'm probably going to double back on myself. We've now got to get these over here, and then the metal beams. Oh, so that's not too bad. We are nearly home. What's the best way? Probably back down here, to be honest. Cut along there, maybe up there. Through there. That'll do. Oh well, I may as well keep reversing now. I probably would have been better just trying to drive forward out of the yard, to be honest. I completed all the bridge contracts and then realised I could craft metal beams. Yeah, it's pretty cool that you can though, just out of fuel, which is theoretically unlimited, so I quite like that option. I don't really like the idea of being literally limited on any item, because if anyone has a game crash or anything like that, or you know, you could lose the items, it's could mess your game up. Head wound, shaving my balls and listening to you. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Choking on a pew, that's what that was. Thing by 69, that wooden bridge is annoying. Wooden bridge. Oh, is that oh, that doesn't take too many planks. I remember, isn't there one on Black Badger Lake or whatever the bloody it's called? It needs like 8 planks for that. Bit of a greedy one, that one. Barry Curtis, those warehouses do not like the 8 slot. Yeah, that's literally why I brought this trailer. I appreciate the convenience of an 8 slot. It's just, yeah, it needs its own trailer steering so you can help steer it around corners, and I don't really know what the chances are of them implementing anything like that into the game, so I think they're just going to remain a bit of a pain in the arse. At this rate, I may as well go with the old diffs. Oh, Toyo, we're nearly out of fuel. Good job again, we got the old professional. We have spare fuel. 8 planks. Yeah, I think that's for one of the bridges on the first map, which is a bit of a base. Jeff Kittle, the creator of the Jeff Special. Do a barrel roll. Rebel by choice. Then you'll need 2 service repair. Yeah, I might get a different truck. I might just go back to the... Oh, slipped off the old remote. Was it this way I'm going? Well, I could go either way here. Oh, I may as well just cut across of it. Will it manage it in auto, or we're going to have to go... I'm waiting to find out. With the 8 slot, I make an exception. It's the only thing I allow myself... Ah, skipped ahead, sorry. Bronson, I just wish the 8 slot dolly trailer was back in the game. Have they removed it off the mods for now? I've sort of stayed away from mods for... Oh, don't you do it. Am I stuck? Really? Yes. That's why you always reverse, floor it, and panic first before you try anything else. Which is Loaf. See? Again, how many times? There is still some Loaf doubters out there, but not many. I think we've won most people over for how much of a goddamn horse of a vehicle the Loaf really is. James Williamson. The mission where you need to rebuild the train tracks. Sort of designed the 8 slot in need of something. Yeah, maybe that'll make more sense where if you're driving along like the side of the train tracks. Like, I've used it in the game and it certainly has got uses. It's nice having the 8 slot, undoubtedly. And to a degree, I don't really mind if I have to kind of smash it around lampposts and all the rest of it. I don't really care about that. For the sakes of realism, if you were aiming for realism, I don't think you'd realistically be towing a trailer that big through woods like this, unless it had its own independent steering, because again, you wouldn't be like bashing it into lampposts and all the rest of it. Not unless you're Lone Wolf Deliverers. I haven't been able to activate it if it's the last thing on the list or something. Oh, the IX5. Again, it jumped up. That looks like a pretty sweet jump you just passed. Are we, I didn't see a jump. Oh, no. Thought this trailer was pretty good at not getting hooked on things, but... Could try and scoot the trailer over, but I'm a bit sceptical of doing that. Oh, what? Stuck on the whole bridge. Bridges do scare me a bit in this game, I'll be honest. Well, not like just going over them, I mean when they act like glitchy beasts. There's a few bridges that affect my trailers. So I'm going to have to change it to daytime again. Goes too quick. Isn't Jeff Kittle the Jeff Special guy? He is. He's the one who discovered it. And yeah, I think we've all got a lot of use out of the Jeff Special. Anything fast enough to jump that gorge? Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Is there like a broken bridge going across the top or something? Wouldn't surprise me if the Loaf was fast enough, but yeah, if not, I don't know what would be the quickest out of the base game stuff. You could probably get like Frog's Titanius Maximus, that'd probably get over there. You can get a bit of speed in that. I don't know, even some of the Dolphin, that's a pretty quick truck. Yeah, I'm the Jeff Special guy. He is. Everyone loves the Jeff Special. Rebel by choice, GDP. Goddamn professional. You know he is. Run them planets over. We are talking about a broken bridge above you on your left. Yeah, I think I have seen it before. I've seen it the other day, I think, when I was just scouting everything. So That's the one. Oh yeah, something actually went right. It's going well. What do you think about the new fine-tuned gearbox? In some situations it's not too bad. I still prefer the high range. The jump is for a contest, the fastest base game truck. Oh, it jumped up. I retired from virtual trucking. I was too much of a liability. Now I crash planes on stream. But yeah, you've been doing the, is it like the flight simulator thing? So along here to there, easy. Money in the bank. Oh wait, I'll tell you what, I'm nearly out of fuel. We'll see if it can make it. I've got fuel in the Loaf. He's always got more fuel, but we'll see. I jumped it with the last raider to activate a mission and completed it by jumping the JBE P16 to complete it. Mission called Invasion. Doing well jumping a P16. I'd be loving it. Can it make it? I might end up, like, I could go and build this other south bridge, and I know we're going to need another probably 4 metal rolls to turn into metal beams. I might actually, to mix up the maps, oh yeah, fuel. To mix up the maps and stuff, I might actually end up getting metal beams from there, because like I said, I don't want to use too many of my metal rolls if they're limited at the minute, unless anyone knows of a place that has unlimited metal rolls. I'm not too sure. I've seen there is another warehouse on a Black Badger Lake that's got metal rolls, so there is that option as well. I want some mission mods. Yeah, true. Another thing I was thinking, just long term for this game. Obviously, I still think it'd be a good idea for them to add, like if we could reset missions, but if they just had missions like for the fact that we can take logs to the sawmill and turn them into planks, if they just had that as a repeatable mission, every time you take logs to the sawmill you get paid, and then say take the planks to something else and you get paid. Right, so now I need service spare parts, so for that one we may as well go back to the garage and approach from the other side, because I think I'm going to have to go to the train station. What should we take next? What have we not driven in a little while? We could take the Taiga and see what that's like. How many service spare parts do I need? 2, so I only need a 2 slot. So let's try it then. Let's take the Taiga. With a sideboard, and then I'll build the bridge from the other side and meet back up with Paystar and Loaf. That's the plan. The Loaf of life, exactly. Saves you bacon every single time. This game is just better. Should be called a Loaf Runner. I've seen more loafs than the snow. You can craft metal rolls. Oh, can you? Now what do you craft metal rolls out of then? Is it metal beams as well? If so, that still works out fine, because I can craft an unlimited amount of metal beams, so... Am I even going the right way? I sort of know I am, but I suppose I should let you guys kind of know what it is I'm trying to do. Let's get the map the right way around. Right, so come down here. Oh no, we don't want to turn there yet. Go across here, down there, up there. Yeah. And then I might just cut along on the railway, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Use the Freightliner. Oh, I could get out of that. The only problem is with that though, it's really low on fuel and stuff. Can't go very far with a Freightliner. That's the main reason I don't use that a lot. I like it since they've fixed the steering. It's been a much better truck. We'll have a look at it in a minute, because I'm probably going to have to do some of these missions again to build the South Bridge. I thought I saw one that has 25 rolls. There could be. Beams, yeah. So it's a bit weird that you can build beams out of rolls and rolls out of beams. I suppose, I don't know, it's not the most unrealistic thing, but a bit random. You can go from rolls to beams, oh, but not beams to rolls. Oh, I was reading the chat, just tried to kill a tree. What you get, tree, you're on the list. Everyone remember that tree. He is on the list. Loaf equals bacon butty. He does. He equals everything. Everything that's good in life. Probably down to a loaf. Wouldn't surprise me if he invented Bitcoin. From the fuel generator. Yeah, that's where to create metal beams. Are we still not sure if there's a way to create metal rolls? Custom muds. To be honest, I need to go and find my other Taiga, because I have got a Taiga with custom muds, and yeah. I still like the chained. I've been testing them out. But I don't know. I'm not like in love with the chained where I always have to use chained. I quite like. Oh, again on the Loaf. That is my favourite vehicle, and I have muds on that quite a lot. Is it service spare parts? Yes, it is. This is going well. So what else does this place have? Let's just have a quick little ganders. Oh, so that's a mission, wrong turn. That'll be for that. Oh, so I think, yeah, I unlock something when I eventually... Right. And we could look into that soon as well, then. Not true. Beams on first map take to fab shop in the middle of the map and craft. Oh, so yeah, okay. So it must be like I might have to get that warehouse up and running first, maybe by building the power station. I'll tell you what, we could take. Oh yes, beast of a shortcut. We're doing it. Oh, can't find it, grind it. Those are the rules. People still ask why you use chains, just tell them your truck might get in a fight later. And chains at dawn are much cooler than blades. I agree. I agree completely. Chained are just... they're the easiest tyre that you can just fit and forget. Like, you can put custom muds on, but as I jump around a lot making videos, if I end up on a muddy map and I forget to add chained, then I get halfway across the map, suddenly realise I'm slipping all over the place. And in the past, I had to recover to the garage, change to the chained, and go and do it all again. So yeah, with the chain, long story short, there's nowhere I've been able to go with other tyres that I can't with chained. Like, they go everywhere. I can get to the top of mountains, I can get down every road, all the rest of it. So I just don't see any reason. But again, I like the custom muds on stuff like the Taiga because it helps with the weight balancing and tippiness and all sorts. Chains look cooler and less custom muds. Yeah, I generally agree. I hear quite a few people that don't like the look of chains, but they never bother me personally. They, I don't know, in a way they look kind of cool, but again, each to their own, it's everyone there. What's this one? 1040 XP, that's not too bad. 8000, again, we did have to do a bit of faffing around with the metal rolls. Well, I may as well just recover. In fact, we won't yet. Ooh, wrong pay star. I should just recover that pay star. So that's one down. That's what I'm going to do, is poach everything off the Taiga. Get him filled up. Get me Loaf filled up. Get a bit for his roof rack. He deserves it. Sauce, no, we want sauce to be the Taiga. Poached. Well, then again, well, I might just end up, to be honest, driving this back to the yard. That might be unlimited rolls. We could do with some unlimited rolls. Right, so Southbridge, we could do with getting that, because then now I have access to that log station, and it'll also probably make it easier for rescuing this to unlock the garage at the warehouse. So yeah, that is looking pretty good. And for that, again, we're going to need another 2 bloody metal beams, aren't we? I might just quickly... yeah. I don't want to poach more rolls yet, so... that, store it. Let's go to this one, grab some metal beams, and get back down there. Oh god, on the wrong menu. Again, wish they'd just put garage at the top of the menu. Q chains cover. Oh, sorry, it skipped. How do? It's Mr. Lone Wolf. I'm not too bad, mate. Yourself? What was that? Bacossa71? I hope I said that right. Barry Curtis. Yes, they're as much faster than crawling through that damn water crossing. Thingboy. Jeff, there is a private mod on PC that is a monster truck of high quality. It's a paid mod though. Pentester. Gravedigger would be great fun. Oh yeah, monster truck would be pretty cool. Right. What do we want for hauling? Twin steer would be pretty nice, let's be honest. That would get it there in double time, as long as it doesn't roll. But I'm going to go and get the metal beams and then come back. In fact, if there was a quicker way through the farm, I could cut across there, but I might just be better doubling back on myself. Yeah, I'm going to. I might pick a loaf up on the way back, just to be safe. Although, to be honest, if I tip the twin steer, it won't matter anyway, I'll have to bring a crane vehicle. To get the unlimited rolls, you need to start the power plant, yeah. And that mission I did yesterday with a video, building that factories bridge, I can now take fuel a lot easier over to the power plant. So yeah, it's all sort of coming together in the future videos and that, and obviously next week's live stream I'll have a little bit more of the map done by then, and we'll get into more of the contracts, which is what I'd like to do because they're quite long missions really. You pressing the right stick over the garage, you can press X to enter it and find that faster. I'll check again, but someone said something like that to me before and I tried it and it just wouldn't work. I couldn't get it to work. But I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm definitely not like people have mentioned it to me. But yeah, I don't know. Go to the right at the rock. I did try it. To be fair, it probably is a little bit faster. This on its own, the pace that the twin steer, sorry, is actually pretty good at getting through there anyway. Fortunately, I built like 12 of them the other day. We don't worry about trees that people own. It's not my problem. It is Santa Claus's problem. Christmas trees for everybody. Twin steer is a bit of a cargo ship as far as turning circle goes. Again, just stay daylight. Aren't you supposed to be when you're like pretty high up in the northern hemisphere or whatever? Isn't there supposed to be like in summer you have almost permanent... Are people saying cutting over here? I think this is what people mean, there's a bit less mud there, which yeah, to be fair, it probably is a bit quicker overall. The twin steer's not too bad at cutting through that middle bit, but a lot of trucks have been struggling. Low range with diffs on, it's not too bad, it will get there. The bore is a good Jeff special. I've not tried it actually for that yet. Bob, not on mine. You're on about Big Bob the mod. Twin steer had any flex, it wouldn't be so tippy. Yeah, true. This is one of those that would benefit from like those quasi custom monster mud things. You can see it's like the twin steer's barely getting up into second gear up here, and it used to be a bit of a powerhouse, and I think it still is overall, but I certainly feel like they have done something like up to the rev caps or something, the rev limits, and it's making everything feel a bit more asthmatic. And I don't know if they would do this. Do you know what? I am going to get a loaf, and the only reason why is because when you're towing one behind, as you're going around corners, it can help you not tip, because it's pulling some kind of weight behind it. And as it's a loaf, it's not that heavy. So I should still be able to go in high range. Trees are just farming as for carbon dioxide, exactly. They've had it coming. It's long and stiff. That's what she said. Thing boy, has anyone tested if different rims have different weights? Not that I know of. I personally feel like, say with a Taiga, with the chain versus the custom muds, I feel like there's more weight in those custom muds. And it helps like keep the weight low down on the Taiga, and it helps with tipping. That Taiga I just used a minute ago is my second or third Taiga, and yeah, that had the chain on it. Weight distribution loaf, exactly. See, you know, Ian King. He's heard. Pen tester, that's what she said. Exactly. Jason Paul Manuel, sup Lone Wolf, how's it going, man? Nice to have you on board. Yeah, I'm liking these live streams. Like I said, they're pretty good to actually be able to respond to questions and stuff, cover things a lot easier, and do longer missions and bigger playthroughs and that. Like I said, I might even do a second live stream, maybe at a slightly different time. Oh yeah, we want to get into high if we can. Hoover the loaf in as close as possible, he's less likely to roll about then. Yeah, Wednesday, it gets a bit scary when it starts boating over to the side. Fortunately, I've built most of the bridges on this game, so it's quite easy to just travel our way to the next map. Oh, I just seen Yo, I'm new here. I didn't see the name, apologies, man. Oh, we've stalled. Yeah, it's good to have you joining though. Hope you're enjoying it. How often do you stream? For now, it's been once a week. Around 2:30 every sort of Friday night / technically Saturday early morning. Yeah, I might do another stream maybe a little bit earlier, because then people more in England and Europe. Obviously, in England, like, yeah, in England at the minute it's about 3:30 in the morning or something, 4:45, so it's a bit of an odd time. It's perfect time for me, and it probably worked out pretty well for sort of Australia and America. Yeah, not so well for people in Europe. But it's more because of my sleep and everything. I've stopped taking them sleeping tablets, so sleeping pattern's a bit iffy, and trying to get up be up in time for like an early stream is a bit awkward at the minute. Welcome Blue Lizard Gaming. Oh, is that the guy that was new? How's it going, man? I've been doing 4 hours a night for the past few months. Is that live streaming? Are you on Twitch or YouTube then? Is that Jew Cypher Kane? Loaf is the only goddamn professional on the crew, exactly. He knows what he's doing. Everything is better with a loaf. I could even pop a loaf. On top of my cargo and packing, but again the twin steer's a little bit tippy, it's a little bit risky. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man, doing the streaming. Like I say, I'm pretty new to the streaming. This is only the 4th stream I've ever done, but I'm definitely liking it, and I'll be interested in yeah, doing more of it, to be honest, because it's just, I quite like it, to be honest. Again, I like the fact that I can talk to all you guys as I'm going along. Again, I know I missed some comments, and apologies for that, but I've got to look at the screen every now and then. But yeah, I'm getting a bit more used to it and that, and it's I quite like it. It's pretty cool. Certainly a lot better way of interacting with everyone. It's 10 PM here in America. Is that like the East Coast or the West Coast? Black Hole Sun, came back to see you using the other goddamn professional, the twins there. Again, it's feeling a little bit pokey here, but I don't think that's the twin steer's fault. It's just, I think they've been fiddling with things behind the scenes. You need all the low power. It's just, as I've proved consistently throughout the last year, like, everything goes better with a loaf. It's just what happens. East Coast, like New York sort of side and everything then. I'm Eastern time zone, so is that, I think you're 8 hours behind, so I'm guessing it should be coming up to 8 PM around where you are in the East Coast. The water resistance stats have been drastically reduced. Is that as in it's easier to go through water or harder? Because I've felt with a lot of things it's been harder to go through water, but then there was a few things like the Paystar seemed quite nice at going through water. 4:50 PM Saturday here in New Zealand. Oh yeah, you guys are like 11 hours ahead at the minute. See, have you ever seen a real life loaf? Ian King, England, Midlands. Oh, I'm in the Midlands as well. Pretty much 10 to 4. Have I ever seen a real life loaf? I've not. Well, this is the thing though. I was thinking years ago when there used to be an American show and there was a thing that looked a bit like a loaf that someone had put a Corvette engine in and massive drag tyres, and it was like a 9-second quarter a mile. And it looked a bit like a Volkswagen camper van, but it definitely wasn't a Volkswagen camper van. And I never really knew what it was, wasn't too fussed, but it made me think, I wonder if it was a loaf, because it did look pretty similar. But I've seen them on YouTube, and they look very cool. I'd gladly buy a loaf. They actually look pretty funny, pretty cool. They're like a little van, so... Again, I have to say, with this twin steer... You know what, let's see if we cut... I'm not happy about it. Yeah, so we're not really going... Get a loaf. Yes. Shot. Yeah, it wasn't really going any faster, even when I disconnected the loaf, so it's not that. I assume the loaf is driving. I don't know. I just used to think the twin steer had more oomph to it than it's got these days, and I felt like that with the Taiga and the Dolphin. The Loaf is a UAZ 302, I think. Yeah, I can't remember the model. I know it's a UAZ. I can't to be honest, I've seen a couple of different model numbers, and I'm wondering if, just various setups. Some will have seats in the back. I did see a film, funnily enough. Actually, it is a film that you might want to watch. Was it called Chernobyl Diaries? I don't know. No, maybe just Chernobyl. It's a horror film that was on either Netflix or Amazon at the minute, and they basically hire some tour guide to take them to Chernobyl, and then they end up getting sort of stuck in there. So I won't give much away, but they drive a loaf in there, and someone attacks the loaf. I wasn't too impressed about that. Obviously, it's a film, so it's fake, because we all know that the loaf would have handled his business and got everybody out, but they had to make it a film, not an advert, so... Just nearly killed his bloody loaf. I'm also from the Midlands, but I live in the middle of nowhere. It's the best way. I prefer living in the middle of nowhere. I wouldn't say it's the middle of nowhere, but it kind of is. I'm certainly not in like towns or anything, which I don't really like that. I sort of grew up in a little village, and yeah, I prefer that. I don't like cities. Was the loaf okay? He's all good. He's a professional. He took it like a boss. Again, it locks your steering up when you're in the middle of getting fuel, so it locked me steering straight ahead then. That great. He did eat the back end of a twin steer, but he took it well. He's still going. See, we're in high gear now, and it already feels like it's dying. And this just was not. It's struggling. It's gonna die. Yep. That's just pretty bad, I think. I know this is a hill, but it's a paved hill. And I have got 2 metal beams, but that's the whole point of a twin steer. See, look, even the loaf is pushing. Probably should look where I'm steering. Again, Rockman is back. They've given him his Christmas holidays or whatever. He is now back, and he is putting rocks everywhere. Which again, it'd be pretty cool with that one of those wreckers that's got the snow plough. But like I say, once you clear it, they'll just go back there the next time you load the game, which is a little bit. If you could move the rocks permanently, I'd quite like the idea of adding them everywhere. But the fact that you can't, yeah, not as good. mods more realistic? What do you mean, they are already, or you want more realistic mods? I think because in a lot of the mods have just kind of fixed what I think the game devs probably should have offered the option of. Because again, I know you've got some older trucks and weaker trucks, and they want a bit of a variety, but eventually when you unlock the top engines in real life, you have the option to add much more powerful, better engines in all kinds of trucks if that's what you wanted to do. So they should open up more mods to us anyway for like our trucks. And yeah, I mean JBE mods, for example, a lot of them he's done is stuff like the Paystar and that, which weren't really the best trucks in the base game. And there's not as many mods for stuff like the Dolphin, because that was already a solid truck. Oh, Loaf is inside me. It was only a matter of time, let's be honest. I quite like the way it does this though, where it just makes them like blue ghosts and whatever. I could probably get into high range now as we're going downhill with the wind behind us. But again, that's that. The Twin Steer used to be better than that, I'm sure of it. Can you check out the Scout fine tune? Yeah, I'm going to try that pretty damn soon, to be honest. In fact, when we get to the garage, I could quickly stick one in a Loaf and see how it goes. Boat. So I can take cargo and fly it. What we're done. Got to get hooked on then. It wasn't a Loaf because I've hoovered the Loaf in, so he sits behind the Twin Steer. I don't know what the hell I got caught on. I'm just saying a Twin Steer should make it up a paved hill. Exactly. And this thing was notorious for like you stick it in high range and it absolutely powerhoused its way through stuff. I just think they've messed something up. Probably sabotaged the high range and everything a bit to kind of make their fine-tune gearbox not seem as terrible by comparison, but when that's the decision you're left with, either nerf everything else to make your thing appear good, then yeah, you should just make your thing better in the first place. Hover Loaf when? I'm not too sure with a hover Loaf. It sounds good though. Flying a Loaf with a sky crane. Sing me up. I assume sign me up. Yeah, I like flying a Loaf every now and then. It went pretty well, to be honest. The Loaf flies pretty well. You wouldn't think, because he is a pretty meaty little horse, but he's yeah, he flies when you need him to. That's what she said. Exactly. TMP 311. Hello, how's it going, man? Oh no, wait there. Don't really. I could just go straight to that south bridge, I suppose, actually. Yeah. Let's do exactly that. Well, that wasn't too bad, I suppose. I was a bit disappointed with the Twin Steer, if I'm honest. Pretty damn certain I've got the top engine in it. I can check afterwards, but I'm pretty sure I checked yesterday because it felt a little bit iffy, and I'm pretty sure I confirmed that it definitely did have the top engine in. Can we all agree on an abbreviation of That's What She Said? I don't know. That's What She Said is, it does the job. It's just become a thing now. I never even really say it myself in normal life, but it's just, I don't know, it's one of those things that's stuck. Again, what she said. The twice Twin Steer fixes it all. Yeah, exactly. I think that's going to be the conclusion, to be honest. Just, yeah, get the modded version. And again, I mean, that's what that Fox guy, he's fixed the, well, he certainly, yeah, that'll solve the problem with this twice Twin Steer. Can you see now, I'm able to start in high range because the Loaf was pushing behind me. And again, this thing's being a bit gutless. But the Loaf is boosting me enough that it's not stolen. And again, that is just one of the many reasons. There you go, it's caught it, we're wound up in high range and we're off. I would have had to have expended effort then and moved the stick down into auto if it wasn't for that Loaf. It probably saved me getting like SnowRunner fun in years to come after having to scroll down to the garage 8 million times. I have 3 Twin Steers. Yeah, they're a pretty solid truck. I've got 2 or 3, I honestly can't remember anymore. I think I've got at least 2, maybe 3 on this playthrough, and then I've got 1 or 2 on the next playthrough, and maybe 1 on the last playthrough. Got to be careful here because this thing is a bit of a tippy piece. Oh no, where am I even going? Oh god damn it. Didn't even need to go that way. A crane trailer would be really nice. Yeah, that's what I was saying a little while ago. Like, if you had, yeah, just a whole separate unit that's a trailer, a bit like the size of the bigger trailer, and once you park it up, you could press, like, unpack trailer, and it sticks out a load of, like, crane legs, and it's just got its own crane. Like, I think that'd be a pretty cool thing in the game, because then it also, some of the trucks, like the twin steer, that can't have a crane on its frame, you'd be able to, what? Metal beams, yes. Is it going to make me change? A bit weird, but okay. We're done. Well, that's part one. I think I might need service spare parts now, but they're only up at the train depot, which is not a problem. I nearly drove forward then. Would have gone flying. Oh god, I've got to turn this thing around. See, at the minute, Loaf is creating extra drag to the left, so that when I want to spin it round, get some extra severe steering. Now he's slapping a tree, just because he knows, because he's got history. Everything you need, like a Swiss Army Loaf. I drove halfway across the map, going the wrong direction. Yeah, I've done a hell of a lot of it myself. I tend to not pay a lot of attention, to be honest, when I'm playing this game. Less than I should. I've got my missus playing it. That's what she said. Exactly. It is a good game overall. It's definitely worth the money. Like, I've squeezed a lot of gameplay out of this compared to some games I've bought that I might spend, you know, 50, 100 hours on or something. This I've spent a hell of a lot of hours. I should imagine over 1,000 by now. Obviously, there is a chunk of time taken that I'm editing videos and stuff. Loaf nuts or nut loaf? Both, if in doubt. So, and then hoover the winch all the way in, and the loaf just stays flush. That's what, and just every time you want to do something, he does it. I don't know how he manages it. Wouldn't surprise me if he's like sentient or something. Is it service spare parts I need? Hey, hang on. Where's my mission gone? Yes, start tracking. It is service spare parts. Good. Is that what I just got? I hope so. Oh, is that unlimited service spare parts? It's pretty good. Your videos show me a whole new style of gameplay, and I thank you. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's why I like making the videos, to be honest. I like messing around and learning new things on the game, and it's yeah, it's one of those things when you find something new on a game. I always used to sort of think, oh, I wish I had a YouTube channel so I could tell everybody else, you know, what I've found out or whatever. And in the end, I was like, well, sod it, make a YouTube video, and then I won't have to keep saying if only I had a YouTube video. So yeah, I like doing it. I'd like to carry on doing this like pretty much full time. It's I enjoy doing it. It works well with the fact that I get like insomnia and migraines, and I can kind of work around them a lot easier. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, is to carry on doing it. And whether like not just this game, there'll be other games as well in the future. I'd like to get a few different things on the go. I'm umming and ahhing over playing a horror game at some point. I've always wanted to play that Alien Isolation, and it's a bit of a famous game for being a pretty good game that's like a bit of a horror game, so I don't know, I might end up doing a bit of that, but again, I'll still be sticking to SnowRunner for a good while yet, because we've still got another phase and everything to come. Well, that's that bridge done. Toot the horn. So that now gets us across there, and then now, I think we could do wrong turn, get that back up here and unlock the warehouse or something. And that might be about it, but that's a pretty good day's effort. Oh yeah, the last one I just wanted to check as well was Wooden Bridge, all the way at the bottom. Oh, there's wood frame in there. I could go and do that one pretty quick. Oh, and there's wood frame in there. Oh, that's easy. I've got the pay star. Yeah, let's go and do that quickly. Where are we? Pay star? Is it the right one? No, it's not. Bridge alert. I did end up ramping up the side of that like little island on its own, so I've already got the upgrade from there, even though I haven't built the bridge yet. But that'll be pretty nice. Then this stream in total is kind of, yeah, got a lot sorted with the bridges. Turning round's going to be alright. Oh no, that's alright. Oh no, that's not. I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at the fence behind me. I thought it might be a barrier, but it's not. It's breakable, is what I'm thinking. Come on, twins there. As you can tell. Yeah, not very practiced at turning traders around. I'll just ram it. Ram it in. Definitely what she's I have a Hummer speed glitch. Oh, sorry, the comment jumped away. Some kind of Hummer speed glitch though. That upgrade was a ditch to get to, yeah, I assume you mean a bitch. Yeah, it was a bit of a beast. To be honest, actually, I have to say, to be fair, it went pretty well for me. I took the Navistar, I was able to winch to one tree and just hoover myself all the way up the hill. Well, the Navistar kind of drove its way up anyway. So we want to get that wood frame in. Not easy. Yeah, so that's pretty good. So this stream, what we got? We got the warehouse unlocked by taking that White Western Star back. We would have got 3 bridges built in a minute, and then we might get that derry back as well. Is it 2 I need? Trailer with cargo. What are you on about? Oh, trailer in the river. Oh god, panicking me there. I've not selected the mission. Cat's turned up. What's up, Nutter? Come to enjoy the loaf as well. Speed glitches are fun. Yeah, I love the speed glitches on this. I've obviously while exploring these maps, I've not been using them as much. Well, in a way, trying, but they're a bit awkward. Like I said, high gear, everything's all been feeling a little bit iffy. But yeah, the speed glitches are just always good fun. My Hummer speed glitch video has almost 1,000 views. I upload clips from my Xbox. Oh, that's cool, man. So you can do all the same stuff, yeah, on Xbox. It's kind of handy, like I said. It's a bit of a basic thing with the PS4 making videos, but all in all, I was no expert at editing, never edited in my life or anything like that, so it was kind of good that it was fairly simple. Well, let's just drive across there and have a look for the hell of it. How much money? Oh, 300 XP, 3 grand, considering I literally got the wooden planks from down there. Yeah, that was a pretty easy mission. I'll end up recovering these, or oh no, I'll probably take the pay star back later because it's got the trailer. I've already got this mission. Well, I've already oh no, accept. Oh well, that worked out pretty well. Gone with the wind. Oh god, what do I have to do on that? Let's have a quick look. I'm not going to do it now, but since I hadn't grabbed it, gone with the wind. I heard someone say it was a bit of a beast, this one actually. Delivered to the house. Bricks. Oh god, bricks. Brick. Yeah, we'll definitely save that for another time. What do I want to do then as the last one? The wrong turn. What's up, Noisy? You can probably hear me cats squeaking away in the background. What are you after? Be wanting some dinner. We'll get this fattened up soon. Can I? I'm assuming it won't let me drive this thing. Right, well I'm tracking it. I'll be there soon, Nutter. What do we want to take? The good news is I've got the bridge. Oh wait, there, I've got confused on my map angles. There we are. So it's an easy drive there, especially now, yeah, I've built that bridge. Oh, we could even take the twin stair as it's already halfway there. Tell you what. Stop the engine. Where's my twin steer? Up to the one. Get me away. I'm good to go. What am I going to do with that? Deliver to the hangar, so it's not saying I have to fix it or anything. Should get rid of that logo out of the way. Oh, well, I'm just going to have to do it behind it. Might be able to just cut through there. Well, I'll do. Just so I can tell where I'm actually going. Again, like a little loaf boost. Every time you need him. Use that. You have crane on a 5 slot. Oh, is that to do that brick mission, maybe? Gone with the Wind is the one I stole bricks from. Oh, yeah. I might end up... maybe. I might steal some bricks, or... Apparently you can build bricks at the quarry, but I've not even been to the quarry yet, so I'm definitely not ruling out stealing bricks. Like, that does sound like a pretty good idea. Nice. Again, the turning circle of a cargo ship. Take a service trailer. Oh no. What for? For this dairy. I've got my, my service loaf. That helps. Oh shit. Probably help if I was paying attention to where I'm going. We'll see. Hopefully the loaf can do a bit of stuff. It seems to have a trailer with it. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to have access to it or not, but we're about to find out. Repair and fuel. Worst case, I'll just go back to the garage, I'll grab the Navistar or something, and I'll fly it back down here. As the twin steer was close, we'll go and see what the crack is. Headlights on. And tip now. It was close, it was thinking about it. I think the dairy has no fuel. My loaf has fuel. Can I get this trailer though? This might be. Right, well I've already accepted the mission. Let's see if I can grab this trailer. And then what I could do is restart the mission. What? Oh, it doesn't even offer me attached trailer. It's not even offering it. Oh no, you can't on the twin steer. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Well, in that case, let's get a bit of daylight back. Right, we've got a loaf. Repair. Can I reach the... No. Get out of the way, twins there. Christ, move, man. Why is it not driving forward? Do it the hard way, man. Yeah, crack ours out of the way. You have to haul both of them back. Oh yeah, out of fuel. Well, I can refuel it with a loaf. Do I want to though? That's the question. Oh, maintenance trailer, fuel. That's what I'm saying. So I could fill that up, and my twin steer, and my loaf. Is it not going to let me... If I go repair, that's what I wanted to do. The dairy. The dairy's already pretty fixed up. Completely fixed. So I'm taking it... Yeah, it's not going to let me change the dairy. Well, that's a bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm not going to be able to do this in one run then, because I need to take the trailer. Right, well we'll have to bring another vehicle. Bit of a shame. Again, I wish it wouldn't do stuff like this with the if I could get in the dairy, I could attach the trailer to the dairy and work it that way, but it won't let me get in the dairy. It won't let me attach a trailer to my twin steer. slow, but it is going. Oh yeah, wait there. Right, the reason, what I'm going to try and do now is reset the mission, and the only reason I'm doing that is because I just borrowed some fuel from that service trailer, which in theory you think it should let you get away with, but months and months ago when you had to deliver a service trailer, from Black River to Smithville Dam, and I took some fuel out of it and then it wouldn't let me drop it off. So what I don't want to do is deliver the trailer all the way. See, I could, in theory, it's not worth it. I was going to say I could tow this with the Loaf, but there's no point on its own. I may as well just bring another truck. Yeah, that's why I just restarted the mission. Again, apologies, I know I'm going to have to kind of tow this derry back out, but I have already turned the twin stick around now. Yeah. I've basically just refreshed that trailer now, so it's got 200 litres of fuel again. Oh, sorry, 2,000 even. Don't make me fit. Right, Derry, come on. Does have to make everything awkward. You will get out if you do the paper factory first. Oh, is that something to do with the bricks? Like, I'm not too sure. Sorry, I haven't read the comment for a few minutes. The bore takes so long to get the revs going. Yeah, a lot of stuff feels like that now. My God, again, I'm sure the twin steer should absolutely motor this thing out of there. Although partly I do blame the Derry, since it's a bit of a gutless beast. To be honest, well, we may as well bring something. So I'm going to have to grab the bloody trailer anyway. Let's just get this turned around, and I might go back to the garage. Bit disappointing with the just turn the engine off. It's not the end of the world though, it gives us an excuse to go and drive another truck. But yeah, I'd kind of like to deliver the trailer and the derry at the same time. So we're going to need something that's a bit of a beast, hauling wise. There is the Colob, that'd definitely haul some stuff. Or there's the Dolphin. Derry has no fuel. I just topped it up a minute ago. Derry is 200k paperweight exactly. The paper factory gives you cellulose when finished. Not sure for what yet. Oh, I did see something that needed cellulose. What the hell was it? I can't remember. There was a mission. It might be on Grainwoods River. It might be one of the contracts. What do we want? Dolphin or the AN. The thing is with the ANK, it tips too easily. That's literally like where I'm gonna have to go. I think it'll tip. So if I've got that, I can tow a trailer. Yeah, well, let's give it a go. And the Dolphin is quicker, which is pretty nice. You restarted the mission. Yeah. And again, I only restarted the mission. I only restarted the mission because it basically refreshed that trailer, so I was able to, like, yeah, what I don't want to do is deliver it to the railway station and it just doesn't accept it. The ANK is a beast at towing. I admit the ANK is pretty good, it's just the problem is where I've got to go. It's a bit iffy and tippy, and I'm pretty much bet money on it. And a Loaf. Well, we've got a Loaf down there. I'm just going to rescue that Loaf since the twin steer has let us down. Spang D. Sup, bruv, I'm playing right now. I'm in Alaska finding upgrades. How's it going, man? Yeah, Alaska. Oh, yeah, I quite like those maps. Northport is a pretty cool map, and White Valley. I quite like that one as well. So it's about there we want to get. Good thing is it's not far, so we're Like a 5-minute detour. And yeah, like I say, I'll probably make this the last mission for today, but it's been it's been another good, successful stream, getting some stuff done. Where is his loaf? It's on the way, he's already there. The loaf has predicted the situation and he's already there. It will take the fuel out because of the mission restart. Oh yeah, I get what you mean. Oh well, I'll just have to nick it then. I'm sure that was the Derry not driving though, even. That's a good point though. Well, luckily I didn't have to, repair it. Oh well, in that case then, I've got the loaf there, I'll just fill it with a loaf then, it makes no odds, so it works out either way. I see what you're saying there, it's a good job you said something. Well, luckily it wouldn't have made too much difference. I suppose I'd end up just towing... towing the Derry with no fuel in it, I suppose. Tin Man, good evening. Good evening, dude. How's it going? I wish Loaf could help me on my maths test. Used to, yeah, not too keen on maths test. I was usually pretty good at maths back in the day, just not from hard work and studying. I just kind of, I don't know, it all clicked and I was alright at it, but yeah. These days, not. Still do adding up and all that, but I stayed on at school doing maths. I stayed on at school and did maths, chemistry, physics and business, which was a bit of a handful to be honest, but then it was just, they were still treating us all like kids and that. I didn't really like it, so I ended up leaving basically. It just wasn't my thing in the end. I didn't really want to go university after that, so I did originally, but yeah, it just sort of put me off it all a lot. But it was quite good though, I quite liked it. Chemistry was pretty cool in sixth form. We got to mess around with a lot of chemicals that are pretty dangerous, and yeah, physics was pretty cool as well. This is my rifle, this is my loaf, exactly. The dolphin's feeling this mud, so rescue the professional. They better offer me the chance to... I'll tell you what, oh no. Still don't like that slow reverse. I may as well reverse the long way around the loaf because it's going to kind of slip that way anyway. Yeah, better let me attach this trailer. Oh, went a well too far, yeah. Probably good. Crisis averted. So, do I risk? In fact, no, I don't. Again, see, because we've got a loaf. The loaf can fuel the Derry. I could even pinch a bit off the twin steer as that's going to be sat there doing nothing. Roof rack. Could even if I want. Since I'll probably recover this loaf back. Loaf, yeah. See, goddamn professional. Back in the Dolphin, and we are away. The Dolphin just, yeah, it is a good truck. Feels pretty solid. That's what she said. Derry is the same, fixed and broken. Yeah, pretty much. I'm kind of glad it wasn't taking any repair points, because... Get out of the way. Yeah. Good night all, thanks again for the stream. Barry, Curtis, I appreciate it, thanks for joining us. And again, should be same time next week. And I might look into doing more anyway in the long run. Going. Again, I could have brought a sideboard with the Dolphin and got the loaf up into it, but as I'm kind of basically heading everything back and recovering afterwards, it doesn't really matter. He can handle himself on the beach, he'll be alright. Well, you never know, I could roll now, and then I might have to send in the loaf. But that's the way the loaf's always been handy, you just take one with you, and it's like... You won't always need to use them, if everything goes pretty smoothly. But... when you do need him, he's always there for repair points, fuel, extra winch, flipping you back over, extra Mario, Super Mario, mushroom light. He does it all. Is University Challenge a real thing? useless American here. Is that programme that, like, maybe, I don't really know though, it's probably what all the, I don't know, like the Oxford and Cambridge universities, they probably do that. Loaf don't lock down, exactly. Loaf is the answer to lockdown. I was considering, like, theoretically, when I was doing maths at sixth form, I got one of the highest maths scores in the country when I did my SATs. Yeah, I got in the top 0.5% of the country. So I was theoretically, like, eyeballing, yeah, maybe Oxford, Cambridge, doing maths, but then, yeah, I didn't like it. By the time I stayed on, it all got boring. I might add as well, I'm not saying I would have been able to go to Oxford or Cambridge at all. So this thing is not too happy about it. Any help, Derry? You gonna put any effort in at all? Not really. Thomas Dorothy, oh my Lone Wolf stream. Have you tried the new Pacific? It's pure beast on all the OG maps. Is it like the... You know what, first thing we're gonna do... I'm gonna have to disconnect that and just winch it that way. Again, this is a little bit... It's a shame because the maps feel much better and they feel like they flow a bit better, but like I said, instead of nerfing the maps, it feels like they've nerfed the trucks instead, which is probably even worse. Maybe send him a Loaf. Oh well. I'm pretty much, yeah, not moving forward, it was just I was winching the derry. We've only got to get really up to the top of this hill and it's kind of... Yeah, it's a bit of a pain though, that's what I mean. It's just like they've sort of takes a bit of the magic out of the game. Half the fun of a game is being able to beat the game kind of rather than just scrape by. Login semi. Oh, is that the... Oh, the Paystar. Yeah, I quite like the Paystar. I think it's probably my favourite. It's going to be my most used of the 3 new trucks. Derry sat there. I can't do it. It's a hill, exactly. And it's a shame because the Derry should be an absolute beetle. Look at it. When the Dolphin's struggling, you know something's wrong because that's one of the better trucks in the entire game. But instead we're just having to do this where it's like inch forward, inch and winch. At this rate I'm going to nail all the fuel on the bloody Dolphin. And then I will have to send in a Loaf. Oh my god, now we're hitting a bloody tree. I may as well look where have I actually got to go. May as well just go round there. Oh, so it's pretty simple after that. Too bad. 5 minutes Turkish. We'll be there. Oh, don't do it, trailer. Yeah, this is a bit of a poor showing from the Derry. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I'd say it wasn't even worth putting fuel in it, because it really isn't doing a lot to help me in this situation. Look at it, as soon as you cut loose, it's just a fat, gigantic dead weight. Or does he even think to tip it? I ended up using the big cat for the Derry. Yeah, I don't blame you. In the long run, maybe it was it would have been worth bringing the Kolob. So it's definitely a bit of a powerhouse when it comes to pulling stuff. Yeah, we're going a bit better now. Once my Dolphin can get its weight down the hill. But yeah, I mean that Derry is just... It should have been sort of one of the kings of the game, and it's ended up just being a bit of a letdown. God, now we've got a bloody lamppost in the way. God, I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go forward to tow this dairy far enough out, otherwise it's gonna get stuck on that tree. Oh, whatever you do, don't get yourself a dairy. Get yourself a loaf, but don't never get a dairy. Yeah, like I say though, it should have been king of the game, and it's just a bit terrible. As long as I can get it past that tree, it can hit the post for all I care. I'll see me yanking out of there. Am I near enough to the dairy? Yeah. Take some fuel back out of it. It's like, I mean, what all its job is to do is just eat fuel and do nothing. Be a gigantic, like someone said, a 200 grand paperweight. I used the bore to do that one. Didn't even put fuel. Oh god, I've probably either rolled too far. So now it's not going to let me grab. At this point, Derry, I'm going to say, better get there, because I'll just roll you. I honestly have no emotions left for the Derry, other than bad ones, so don't want to start messing around, because I will happily, joyfully roll it down that hill. See, honestly, I'd rather just, I'll buy them a new Derry. You get missing. Well, I'm only messing. I do kind of like doing missions like this, but still, just the principle of it. I remember once on some mission I had to deliver a TUZ-166, and it was like, for a 12 grand car, I'll just buy you the car, let me complete the mission, and I'll just give you a free car. And we go into high range. So the Dolphin's still got a bit of muscle in high, considering we're pulling the world's fattest paperweight. Airplane noises. Airplane noises and police training. What's that for? 4520 was my Cola Scout. Bloody hell. Respect for attempting it. I used on my on White Valley. Was that the one you said? I used oh no, Cola. I used the Derry 745 to scout White Valley, and that was pretty good. Has anybody drove the Chevy Kodiak? Yeah, it's not bad to be honest. For one of the very early game trucks, it's pretty decent. Again, it certainly isn't going to be like best truck in the game. It's only got a single rear axle, but yeah, for like one of the first trucks you find for free, it ain't bad. We're here and we're done. Right, turn. Is it gonna like... Oh. Is it not accepting it because I've got the trailer or something? Oh, there you go. Worked out pretty nicely. Job done. How much was that? 810 XP again. Wow, it's cool that it's a chunk of XP, but like I say, we don't really need it anymore. 6.5 grand though, not too bad. That's like a free trailer to build. Let's have a look quickly. What am I even on? Yeah, maximum rank. I've got 3.8 million. I've sold a few more trucks back. I bought a load of trucks just in case, because people were reporting money glitches. And where's this new one? Wisconsin, 36% done. That's not too bad. So yeah, we may as well call it a day there. I suppose I'll start recovering some stuff. Yeah, like I say though, I appreciate everyone joining in. Good to have you along. It's been another pretty successful good stream. Oh no, I don't want to recover that. Where's me Loaf? He's a beast. He saved us. Saved us plenty of times tonight. Recover. The one I want. Get a pace down, be done with it. I seen the logging mission on Michigan are harder than Wisconsin. Yeah, they probably. I'm gonna get stuck into them pretty soon. Jeff Kittle, fun watching and chatting with you, man. I appreciate it. Great stream again. Thanks to everyone for joining in. And yeah, I may as well. I'll just quickly recover some of these just to show you I don't leave everything lying around. A loaf. Oh no, it's packed on the pay star, so we can leave that. So yeah, that's everything recovered. We'll leave on a loaf. Yeah, like I say, well, I'll leave it there then. I'll turn the stream off. Again, appreciate everyone turning up. I'll be back pretty soon doing videos of like the various missions on these new playthroughs, and then yeah, like I say, I'll look into maybe doing another stream in the weekday or something, maybe a little bit earlier. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for joining, and I'll be back soon.